so welcome back to Bama Girls Cafe. Today we're going to be making homemade meatballs and spaghetti. So if you're interested in seeing how I make my homemade spaghetti meatballs, then stay tuned. Also, I'm going to show you guys how to use the leftover meatballs to make meatball subs. So if you want to see that, you definitely have to stay tuned to the end of the video. I just wanted to say thank you guys for tuning in and watching my channel. And also, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I love you. And let's get into this video. Mwah. Okay, guys. So first, we're going to start off by chopping up our herbs for the marinara sauce. So I've already cleaned the herbs, and I have them all here, right here, in this bowl. So we have some cilantro, we have some parsley, we have some oregano, and we also have 1 clove of garlic. So what I'm going to do is just chop this up. And this is going to go in our sauce. And this basically just helps to open up the flavors to the herbs. And you need fresh herbs when you're making marinara sauce. That's the most important part. So I'm going to run down the list of herbs we have again. We have parsley, we have basil, we have oregano, and we have cilantro. And it's all fresh. And we're also going to use some dried spices and herbs for this sauce. Okay. So now we have our clove of garlic we're going to chop up. And I only use one medium-sized clove because we're going to use garlic powder in the sauce, and you don't want it to be overpowering. Plus, the meatballs are going to have garlic in them. Okay, guys, that is all we need for the sauce, and everything else is going to go into the sauce once we get in the pan. Now you want to start your sauce first so that these herbs can kind of get into the spaghetti sauce, the tomato sauce, and kind of bloom. Alright guys, see you in a second. I'm going to show you guys how to get your sauce started. Okay guys, so we're back. So we're going to go ahead and turn our stove on to medium heat, and we're going to add in about 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and we're going to let that heat up. Okay guys, so now our olive oil heated up, so we're going to go ahead and put those herbs in there. And we're going to let them cook for a few minutes, probably like a minute or 2. So they can kind of like bloom and open up. And then we're going to put our dried spices in here too. And that's a little bit of parsley. Then we're going to put, I like to use some fennel flakes. Not too many, just a few. That's about a tablespoon. Then we're going to put in a little bit of rosemary. And some celery salt. And then we'll add in the rest of the seasonings in a few minutes once we add the sauce in. But I like to just put my dried herbs and spices in there, some of them, so that they can kind of like waken up, because you know they've been in the jar and been on the shelf, so you kind of want to heat them up so that you can get the full essence of the dried herb. Then I just like to add like 2 tablespoons of white wine. Any type of wine that you like to drink, just add about 2 tablespoons of it. Then you want to let that cook down for about 2 minutes. Okay, so now that our herbs is cooked down and that wine has reduced down, we're going to go ahead and add in canned tomato sauce. I don't use spaghetti sauce when I make my homemade spaghetti. I like to use spaghetti sauce, or either I'll make my own sauce. I mean, I don't use spaghetti sauce. I use just regular sauce. And then I just go from there, adding in my own herbs and spices. I really don't like the store-made spaghetti sauce. Okay. Then we're going to add in some tomato paste. About half a can. And now we're going to add in a little bit of chicken stock, and I say about 1/4 of a cup. Then we're going to add in some onion powder. And just remember to add how much you like, or until you feel like it's right. There's no right or wrong amount for this part, the seasoning part. Just like put in the seasonings that you like. So that's onion powder, garlic powder, and some good old sea salt, seasoning salt, Laura's seasoning salt. If you're from the South, then you know what this is. This is the good stuff, okay? Yeah, find that in your local grocery store, because that gives you life. It's good on fish, chicken, steak. You can put it on vegetables. If you're a vegetarian, it'll take them to a whole nother level. Okay, and then we're going to add in some black pepper. Alright, so we're going to just let this go ahead and start cooking. And now we have our spaghetti sauce. Well, marinara sauce, not spaghetti sauce, because it ain't spaghettis yet, y'all. Spaghettis are the noodles. So now we have our sauce going, and we're going to let this cook for about an hour, hour and a half. And we're going to go ahead and get started on the meatballs. Yes. Because once we get the meatballs fried, we're going to get them into the sauce and let them cook for another hour. And that really will infuse the sauce with that meaty, delicious taste. Alright guys, see you in a second.